Right then, this is the start of episode 2, season 2. I decided to make a new season. The start of the last episode, we got full diamond armor, full diamond tools and weapons, and also a jukebox, and also enough diamonds for a enchantment table. Now, all that's needed is some obsidian. Enough obsidian to get an enchantment table and a nether portal, plus the corners. Wow. 18 obsidian at the corners. We're just going to survive, we're going to thrive, so we need the corners. Also, I didn't even realize I had a bed in my inventory the entire time last episode. Like, I cannot believe I didn't see that. Like, I am so annoyed that I didn't see it. I only noticed that once I was finished editing the last video, and I was just looking over it again. Now, this episode, I'm thinking of getting full netherite armor and tools and weapons, which requires more diamonds to duplicate the thing. Yeah, it's 9. 9 times 7 is 63. Need 63 diamonds. Plus the 2 I already have means I would need 65 altogether. Is this enough? No, it was 18 I needed, right? Because it's 14 for the corners and then, yep, 14. 18, and that's it. Now, I've got enough inventory slots to get the rest of the diamonds I need. So, diamonds, I can sense diamonds. Or I could go at the end of this episode and forget about getting full netherite armor, but I think full netherite armor is funnier. Because everyone gets to the end, like the second episode. But full netherite armor is usually like 100 days in, sort of stuff. So I reckon full netherite armor is just funnier. I'm just struggling to escape this wee corner I've dug myself into. Ah, here we are. An open place. So diamonds, what about our diamonds, huh? There's definitely diamonds somewhere here, but if I can't see them, I can't see them. Hmm. Diamonds? Diamonds? No, I'm not seeing any. I also noticed that whenever I was near lava, like the quality of the video was just worse. Oh, diamonds. So I'll not exactly sure how to fix that, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. More diamonds. Because you need 7 diamonds per to duplicate the upgrade smith, the upgrade netherite upgrade table thing. You need 7 diamonds per plus the original, which doesn't cost any diamonds. Which means if you want to get full netherite everything, it's 9 stuff you need, and 9 times 7 is 63 plus the 2 I already have for the enchantment table. which equals 65, which is a stack in one. Oi, I will murder you. How do these work? Just I hate water and skeleton combo. What I hate worse is the spear. It's absolutely useless. I was definitely in range to hit him like multiple times, but it just wouldn't. I thought that was diamond, but no, that's EXP. Yes, we need 61 diamonds, or a stack in 1 diamond, for everything that we want. Now, I could easily get into Nether right now, not even placing the blocks that I have, the obsidian blocks I have. But I don't have the actual flint and steel. I could probably craft a fire, no, that right, blaze powder. Never mind. Diamonds! I see diamonds! Can you? I noticed it was really hard to see the stuff I was seeing in the video as well. Oh, look at that, an amethyst shield. I thought that was diamonds, and that's iron. Where am I going? Where am I going? I've seen diamonds. I'm just blind. There they are. Cool. This is definitely the diamond I was going for, and not some just random inclusion. Alright, let's get back up there whilst paying attention to where we're standing. No, it's definitely this guy. Anything over here to do with diamonds? Is that diamonds there? Yes, that is diamonds, unless that is glow lichen, which I highly doubt. But from this angle, I can't really tell. I don't think it spawned on the ground floor. Yeah, it doesn't. Or at night, it's just, this is definitely diamonds. There we go. See, this is how you should be playing Minecraft. You should be getting full netherite armor like 2 hours into your world. Stop being scared of mobs other than the creeper. The creeper is terrifying. The creeper can one-shot you in full diamond armor, apparently. I don't remember it being that powerful. See, if I was smart, I wouldn't have done that, but I'm not smart. I tried to crouch, but it didn't work. Charge! Never mind, I was getting knocked back in weird ways with that skeleton. Yes, 2 blocks, that's all I need for my stacking. Perfect. Let's just put, I don't know, the hole away. We don't need the hole right now. Oh, more diamonds. Can you see them? Because I can. Right here. Time for the diamonds I was originally going for. Up here. Yeah, diamonds are far too common nowadays, but like, I reckon they have to just nerf them to the fucking ground. Like, keep the same protection value, but make their durability just horrendous. And then get rid of Mendon. Just get rid of it. And then you gotta make some sort of like, you gotta make the Ender Dragon harder to defeat, and then you gotta make a ore in the end, at the end island, that like after you've defeated the Ender Dragon along with goons, you're able to mine, and then that item has like mending on it naturally. A worse version of the current mending, but like still mending. So like you're able to keep that armor, and it's better technically than diamond, but it would still be the same protection as diamond. It has mending naturally and doesn't take up an enchantment slot. But like it will still naturally break eventually because it has a maximum amount of EXP it can absorb over its existence. That's what they should do. Rather than like fucking making netherite, which is honestly just like a failure of an armor because I don't even think it has better protection. It makes it so you take less knockback and has a little bit more durability, but that's it. It's also got better enchantability, but not better than gold, which is unfortunate. It's got better enchantability than diamond armor, of course, but like by the time you get netherite armor, you've already got full enchanted armor. So like, what's the point? With my new end armor, you would, you would need the netherite armor if you want to actually keep good armor on you, because it would have more durability than the diamond and still have the same protection. So like it would basically be as good as the end armor, except from it can't regen itself. But like with Unbreaking Free plus the netherite armor, it would be pretty good. But not as good as the end armor. Just round about the same par. You'd have to be careful of how much durability you give the netherite for. In copper armor, I don't really see the point in copper armor, because, you know, if you can get copper, you can get iron. You just have to be stubborn to not get iron. It is cool if you're like good learning about Minecraft, but like, come on, man. Yep, I officially don't like the spear. It's too complicated. It's too complicated. It takes hunger as well. Oh, he's got a bow. Oh, come on, just even a pickaxe is more effective. And it takes hunger. Oh, screw off. Like, it would only be good if you have an elite shrub. At that point, I would, yeah, whatever. Diamonds. Always gotta be careful. It's not like I can't tank fucking lava or anything. See, that's just way quicker than using a spear. How much damage does the spear do? The sword does 7 and the spear does 4. Nice. Plus, it does more damage the faster you go, but like it doesn't tell you that anywhere, so you just have to know it from outside sources. At least you could sort of figure out what nether portal do, like how to make an nether portal in Minecraft using just Minecraft stuff. And like you can even do that at the end by technicality if you played Minecraft Story mode. And a little bit of just luck. Like, at least you could do it. But with the goddamn spears, I don't understand how they work. You can left click, you can right click, and left click doesn't seem to do anything except that one time it did do something. Like, let's left click. It did something. Well, let's left click again. Didn't do anything. Let's left click again. Didn't do anything. Maybe I have to give a proper run up. A bit like, why wouldn't it just kill it the first? Nope. Yeah, let's just kill it. I don't understand. Plus, it takes hunger. Like, why? You're a weapon, you spud. You're an absolute weapon. Do I send diamonds to my left? Or is it to my right? Ow. That hard. I tried to crouch, but, you know, didn't work because I was in water. Like, that's what happens when I crouch. I have to hold it down, and of course, I don't want to hold it down. Why the hell would I want to hold down a button in order to be able to crouch? I'm not a PC player. I don't have the fucking pinky for that crap. Plus, it's my thumb that does it. Because I'm on controller. Like an actual respectable human being. I've tried to play on PC. I've literally got a PC set up to my right, but like, ugh, it is just pain to use. I can only play for a maximum of like 30 seconds when my fingers start hurting. 8 redstone? How useless. How long's this for? 30 seconds, goddamn. I need to sit in a corner until my status effect wear off. Oh, it doesn't bring you down to half a heart, even though we're on hardcore. That's weird. I remember it taking you down to half a heart. Unless it's a different type of poison than the poison you inflict yourself with. Because this is witch poison, which is technically different. I don't see how it would be different, but it might be different. By technicality, it's different. I do remember seeing something about that like 4 years ago, saying it's different. Witch poison's different than normal poison. But I might just be like losing my mind. Because all I know, bedrock, it takes forever to heal by eating. Like, you're better off just throwing potions, using an enchanted golden apple, than you are to eat. Because god damn does it take 50 minutes to heal. Like 50 goddamn minutes. You have to constantly eat as well. Like, I understand what they were doing with the idea of needing to eat, but it is sort of annoying. I prefer to spin it like left click and then instantly be like healed with the food being used. But then again, you would have to get rid of the stacking mechanic of food, and we're already low on inventory. So, like, maybe we can make it only stack up to like 8 or something. Another geode. But like at that point, you might as well just let it stack up. Like, I prefer if it could only stack up to like 4 and it made it just like instantly healed per time to eat. And different foods would be better than different foods, of course. I don't know why I'm going further up. I should be going further down. I'm trying to get diamonds. Yeah, I'm trying to get diamonds, not fucking. not the surface. Who needs light when you've got money to be made? Blow up. Uh, that's a diamond right there. Crazy spot. If you ask me, that's a crazy seed. That's crazy that I've seen that. My eyes are just designed for seeing diamonds. I bet you see it in the video now. Right there. Now, how do I do this? Perfect. Perfectamino. I hate what they've done with water. I miss the Xbox 360 days when it comes to water. I just miss it in general. Like, I miss the water physics of Xbox 360. Because goddamn have they made it finicky to deal with. You can't go up unless you're grabbing the water from a specific way. You can't grab it from below anymore. Because it just doesn't work. Just says no to you, and it's like, nope, but the water isn't there. You can't scoop it up. You can't scoop it up from below. Doesn't work that way. Anyway, oh, lovely. I'm not scared in the slightest by that. Like, I know how to speed make a portal using a lava bucket and some water. I know how to. I mean, I can't do it in one bucket full. Like, I can't place the water and then just start placing the lava. I can't do that, but I don't know the exact block placements. But, like, I won't mess up so badly that there isn't enough lava to make the portal. Like, it takes me a solid, I would say, 20 seconds to make a portal with just a bucket. Which I would say is a pretty respectable amount of time if you're not a speedrunner. That's the same geode as before. Man, I've been running about this cave for hours. Come on, you can find diamonds, son. Wow, I'm surprised that slime didn't hit me. Yep, absolutely useless. That did 4 damage. Oh, I was just trying to see if that was diamonds or not. Still can't tell. Like, the spear is, in my opinion, more useless than a shovel. Because at least I'm going to use a shovel. It's also more useless than a hole, because at least you get an achievement out of a hole. Like, most players are going to use a hole, a diamond hole, more than they'll ever use a goddamn spear. Simply because the spear is just that useless. It's so finicky as well. Like, I don't understand how the speed equals damage. But what button do I click? Do I click them both? Do I hold down the left button and run into the opponent, or do I just run into the opponent and click right? Or what? What's going on with it? Like, what do I do? At least with the sword and how you used the button to block, it made sense intrinsically. But with the spear, it's just an absolute mess. And I feel like it's the same thing with most of this stuff. It's just a mess. A mess to understand. like I don't know, the sniffer. Dude, most of you haven't even heard of the sniffer, and the ones that have heard of the sniffer don't have that bright of an opinion of the sniffer. And the ones that do have a bright opinion of the sniffer, I doubt you even like encounter a sniffer that often. Like it's a quick 5 minute, oh cool, sniffer, and then that's it. Like you don't interact with it, you don't do anything with it. Sometimes it'll dig up a flower that despawn by the time you see it. But yeah, I just kind of, prefer not choosing what's the next thing to come. Those mob votes were just a horrendous thing. I like the biome votes though. That made more sense to me, biome votes. Because you got to choose what biome they would focus in on and actually make stuff for. You wouldn't choose what they would make in the stuff, but you would choose what they would focus on. Like, you wouldn't choose like if they were going to make flowers for that biome or if they were going to make a new type of wood for that biome or something like that. You would choose for them to focus in and start making stuff for that biome specifically. I could probably just, yeah, I'll do that. You would choose what they would focus in on rather than choosing what they'll make. Because, let's be honest, the mod bolts were just bullshit because they could have just made all three of them. Because biome stuff was more like a more generalized vote for what stuff do people want them to actually make stuff for. Like they want them to make stuff for uh oh wow, copper horse armor. Didn't realize that was a thing, and nor do I care about it. Cool. That's useless. Oh, golden apple. Good. Yo, a music desk. Cool. I don't need this extra armor and stuff. I really don't. I'm just keeping it because I'm a greedy person in general. Oh, that's cat. I didn't even realize what this guy put on. Cat. By C418. It is funny because like C418 discs are the only ones I'll ever actually put into that music box or whatever it's called. Anyway, enough of the music. Should I? Nah, I'll just, it's in the video. If I care about it, I'll go back to it. How do I get out of here? Up there? Ah, fuck. Cool. I definitely looked that guy in the eyes, yet he did not attack me. It's the only real reason I started attacking if I thought I looked it in the eyes, but apparently I didn't. I guess the leeway has gotten a lot bigger now. Must be a recent change, or it's just a change I haven't paid attention to. Get to it, bitch. It's extremely dangerous to do that with creepers because, like, if you miss that second hit, You've only got like one last attempt before it blows up and you die. You don't even need to crack the second hit. See, you've got time when it comes to you fall into lava. You've got time. Bet that just gave us all a heart attack. But I know for a fact I've got time when I fall into lava. I just need to actually remember I've got time and actually do something with that time rather than just die. Hmm. Come on, diamonds. Only got half a stack right now. Like, I have to be going a lot quicker than this if I want, because by the time I get into the nether, I'm also going to need the goddamn, whatever they're called or whatnot. I'm going to need to find the bastion with it in it. I'm going to have to find one of the four variants, the one that guarantees it, and then I'm going to have to actually go in there and not die to the brutes. The brutes are the scariest part, but if I use a lava bucket, I should be good. But, like, I need to actually survive and also loot the box. Loot the chest, not the box. I'm saying. Yeah. I reckon it's gonna be funnier if I get full netherite armor second episode, so I'm gonna do it. But I do need the diamonds in order to be able to do it. So like, come on, funniness. I don't like the fact that creeper went invisible when I stood inside of it. I thought the creeper despawned for a second. Same with sugarcane. I don't like it when it does it with sugarcane. Or any plant or animal. But it just disappears when you step close to it. Like, that's not how things work in life. Your problems don't disappear when you start to go close to it and inspect it. Not how it works. And the mere fact that it does that, it really annoys me. A lot of the stuff fucking Microsoft does with Minecraft is just pointless or just annoying. Like, half the mobs they've added require outside game knowledge to learn how to work them, to learn how they work. Which I don't like doing. I don't like Googling stuff for my games. I just don't. It's too much hassle. I know I could do it, but it's too much hassle, and I like staying in my game while playing the game. Which is why it took me so long to finally figure out how to put my mic into videos. Because I would refuse to look at a video to figure it out. So I had to go through each and every single setting individually and figure out what each of them did. But at least I could do that, and it actually did work. And it turns out I just need to select one switch in the settings menu, and I would love it. For some reason, it wasn't automatically on, which is a bit stupid, but whatever. Come on. Come on. Need some diamonds. I should probably be mining lapis, but like, eh. If I need lapis, I'll get lapis. I always forget about lapis, but I remember before I never used to take lapis. Yeah, I never used to take lapis, but lapis is definitely a good thing. But like, I reckon it shouldn't take EXP and it should take lapis instead. Like all the time. It should only take lapis and not EXP. And lapis should like, I don't know. Yeah, it should just take lapis, and they should take more lapis than just free. Because, like, free is just an annoying amount. I mean, like, yes, I know it takes 2 if you go for the second level and 1 if you go for the first level, but, like, who does that? Who goes for the first level on their exams? Unless they're going specifically for, like, Silk Touch or something like that. And they see it's on the first level, but I don't think it can be on the first level Silk Touch. I think Fortune 2 can be on the second level. I feel like that's it. And, like, who goes for Fortune 2 and no Fortune 3? I wanted to pick up that iron. No, I mean, like, if you're starting off and you see Fortune 2, you take Fortune 2. Look, usually in my playthroughs, if I can afford Fortune 2, I can afford Fortune 3. Ugh. Wow. Skeletons. Was that a bow you just dropped? No, fuck, no, fuck, it was. Of course it was. Of course you dropped the bow. We want you to drop a bow so we can arbitrarily block up your inventory. Unnecessary items that nobody asked for. God, I wish you couldn't drop a bow unless I hit you with silk, unless I hit you with goddamn fortune, looting or whatever. Why is looting and fortune a different thing? Like, it should just be, like, called luck. Like, luck free. And you can put it on your sword or your pickaxe. It does different things depending on what it's on. Because, like, I've definitely tried to put fucking looting on my pickaxe before. Because, like, I got on my sword from a goddamn chest. And I was like, oh, cool, multiple of items. So I tried to put it on my goddamn pickaxe. And nope. It doesn't work that way. It's a different named enchantment that does the exact same thing, but just for your pickaxe. Even though, like, unbreaking works on your sword and your pickaxe. So, yeah. I don't think anything really needs to be done with, like, the end islands. But I think they should. I think that on multiplayer there should be a way to get multiple elytras per one. But, like, if you're on a single player world, it's fine. I think every end structure should have an elytra, no matter what, if it has a ship or not. But, like, I feel like every single one should have a ship, no matter what. But I've been down this goddamn cave, haven't I? But I don't mind. How do I get out of here? It's through this way, right? I doubt it is. I think I've already went up here, haven't I? Yes, I have. Of course I have. Too distracted by speaking, man. Too distracted speaking, thinking of my thoughts. I probably should have known by stepping on that, but, you know, whatever. Who cares? Who cares about your well-constructed thoughts that you thought nothing about? I hate how you cannot tell when water is below you. Because on the Xbox 360, water was blue, and like it didn't finicky about whenever you tried to place it down or pick it up. It just worked. You didn't have to fucking click it 4 times for it to place down once, only for it to not be, only for it to still be in your bucket somehow. Let me pick it up. Like, bro, that took me like 7 clicks to pick up. All because I was below it and not above it. Like, it's stupid. Very, very stupid. To the point in which I'm annoyed by it. Because, like, if you go like that, you can't pick up. You can't pick up. But if you go here, you can. Like, huh? Why? I don't know. Just doesn't work. Doesn't want to work. Therefore, it doesn't work. I nearly lost my water because I was below it and not to the side of it. Or above it. Or any other angle than the angle you want to pick it up from. Like, nope, can't pick it up here. You can't pick it up when you're literally right below it. But if you go here, a really annoying angle, you can pick it up. It's stupid, and I believe it shouldn't be like that. No matter how unrealistic it is, because I don't care about realism, I care about ease of use. Because the blue water in Xbox 360 version was just better. And so was the crafting system. It was just better. Because you could turn it off or you could turn it on in the settings. It was easy to understand, it was easy to find. And if you wanted to, you could use your memory to figure out how to craft stuff. And it wouldn't spaz out in your inventory whenever you try to go across stuff, it would just work. But whatever. We want everybody to be able to play Minecraft on their fucking Samsung fridge, so we've got to make Bedrock the buggiest version in the world so it works on everything. Instead of just telling those guys to get a goddamn Xbox or something. Alright, I don't know where the source box of that lava was, but whatever. Like, it was 4J Studios or something like that that made the Xbox 60 version, right? The objectively just the best version of Minecraft. That I would still be playing on if I could play it on my goddamn PS5. Like, I wish Minecraft was like that, but with all the up to the goddamn Nether update. Up to that point. I don't care about any of the other changes because they literally make no difference in your world whatsoever. Well, actually, I kind of like the Caves and Cliffs update, except from if it was actually Caves and Cliffs update and Caves 6 updates later and then Cliffs, or was it the other way around? It was Cliffs and then Caves and then it was Cliffs again and it was Caves and then it was stupid. Because by that point we didn't care. Like, I understand updating something like World Height is difficult. It requires a lot of different changes to the game. And you have to make sure nothing breaks or anything like that. But like, I don't see how you could call it Caves and Cliffs if you didn't update the caves and the cliffs at the same time in the update. You just updated the goddamn cliffs. And you called it Caves and Cliffs, and then everybody got mad, and then you were like, huh? Why are you mad? And then you gave us lower down caves without giving us the extra, like, no ores would spawn. Because they didn't change the ore spawning rate. They just forgot about it. Like how? You think it would just update itself and it would just work? That's not how coding works, bro. You have to type in the code for the code to code. It's not just gonna work by telling it can spawn down lower, like whatever. And I don't like the fact coal doesn't spawn down here easily because like coal should be really more common the further down you go. But it's coal. I understand that diamonds also coal, but like you can't use diamonds to cook your stuff. Even if you could, do you really want to do that? Like coal is just annoying. I wish there was a. Well, you could use lava, but that's a hassle. Like lava is just a hassle, and there's no point lying about it because it is just a hassle. Because if I want to cook one item, I have to give up all 100 time, all 100 items filled up. I have to put another lava bucket in, which is just annoying. I wish it would just save the goddamn fuel and only use 1/100th of it. But like it would use up the lava, but like and it wouldn't cool down over time. So we couldn't take the lava bucket out and put it back in to save on fuel. Because it would use up the lava bucket and it would still have the 99 other fuel sources in there. Just, ready to be used whenever you need it. Because like if I only need to cook 2 iron, I'm only going to need to cook 2 iron and not 100 iron. So lava just doesn't make sense for that sort of stuff. So coal makes more sense because like even if you only need to cook 2, it's only going to take up one coal because one coal cooks 8 items or 9 items. I'm not quite sure which. I believe it's 8. I'm going to say it's 8. But my math has been bad since last episode. No, that's not. Come on. I only need a stack and 1 diamond. Come on. Blow up. How does it feel, bitch? Alright, what's my shield at? Shield's pretty low. I can't believe I have to now have to check my goddamn shield durability to make sure I don't die by not back of all things. Cannot believe my shield broke last world. Because like whilst in this world we're rich and we have all the money in the world, we're also homeless in this world because I just went in the cave immediately. Like immediately. I went in the caves, even though I got full diamond everything, plus 39 extra diamonds. I'm hoping to make it to the Nether this episode with full enchanted Nether. Not enchanted. Whilst that would be funny, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get fully maxed out enchantments, Netherite armor. But I do believe I'll get a little bit of enchantments from the chests. Like I might get an enchanted chest with like protection 3 or something like that. Maybe Feather Fallen. Because Feather Fallen's just objectively the best enchantment if we're not counting the overpowered ones. Like Unbreaking and Mending. Like Infinity would also be a good enchantment if Mending wasn't in the game. Like it's sad, but it's the truth. Infinity would be way better without Mending in the game. Most enchantments would be way better without Mending in the game. But they've made their tools so they break. So like you have to have Mending, otherwise it just just annoying. Spend like an hour mining for diamonds and then your tool just breaks. Your armor breaks, everything just breaks. And there's like no way to repair it because the animals are so bad, which is uh, why Infinity isn't that good in that. So most enchantments aren't that good. It's because the tools break. Anything that doesn't help with that, like unbreaking or mending, is sort of just useless. Anything that isn't just stat increases or pool increases is just unnecessary. Like Bane of Arthropods. I don't even know what it does. It's that useless. I don't even know what it does. Like I've got zero clue of what it does. None at all. Which is just you know, really sad. I know it does extra damage to something, a specific type, either undead or bloody, or is that smite or spiders, bugs, I guess, arthropods, being of arthropods. Arthropods are like silverfish and mites. What else? What else? What else? Spiders and cave spiders as well. I believe that's like it. That's all it affects. Nothing else. You really need to have that sword prepared for whenever you're going to damage those four animals. Two of which you're barely ever going to encounter. And the other two are one-hittable with a normal sword. You don't even need to enchant it. So like, yeah, those enchantments are sort of just useless. Unless they make like a boss monster that, is an arthropod. But then I could see it having a use. But then again, fucking sharpness would probably just be better. Because sharpness is almost always just better. Sharpness is always just better. I really need diamonds. Like, I need more diamonds. 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 Fucking buggy ass water bucket. Diamonds. 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 Maybe I should head to the Nether. Maybe. Just maybe. And I'll start the next episode in the goddamn Nether. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. You can't stop me. I can't even stop myself. The reason I place my water bucket like that is because it's faster and move faster that way. And I am impatient. Very impatient. Do it. What? I tried to crouch, but it didn't work. It didn't. It went like that instead of like that. Like what? Huh? That's so stupid. Oh, diamonds. How many times have I walked past these diamonds? Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Diamonds. Where are where are the diamonds? My sensor is not going up. Diamonds. No. Okay. That's not diamonds. Don't know why I thought it was diamonds. I know it's not diamonds. I wish they were more green. Well, actually less green actually, because then it would look like goddamn emeralds. Why don't you make them like, I don't know, purple? Like a bioluminescent purple. Bioluminescent purple. Come on, there's bound to be diamonds. Diamonds, 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 diamonds. Ah, man. I can't decide whether or not I should like skip out the mining, but nah, I won't. I won't stop mining just because I've been in the cave for 2 episodes. I'll be in a cave for the next 100 episodes, I don't care. I'll give up on sunlight, you can't stop me. How much damage have I got? I've got 40. Not good enough. I've only amassed enough to completely rebuild everything I've got. Nowhere near enough. I could mine iron, but I don't wanna. I want diamonds. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. So, like, see you later, you losers.